let's talk about components with a top price of $2,500, either a single component or a set of components that equal $2,500. You first.
Me first? I'm on the hot seat?
You're in the hot seat.
It always depends like what you want from your hi-fi. But the $650 Magnapan LRS is freaking amazing, but it's very demanding of power and juice and sound quality.
What's a lot of juice for something like that? What do you
So I happen to have something in mind. Well, you could use a Rogue Sphinx 3. That's a really good match. Now,
how many watts is that?
I think 100, or 200 into 4. It's a high current amplifier. That would work. Mm-hmm. The Outlaw Audio RR2160 is a stereo receiver, but puts out 160 watts into 4 ohms. And it's got a lot of good features. It's got a DAC, it's got a USB DAC. It's also got bass management, so you can send higher frequencies to the speaker and low frequencies to a subwoofer if you go that way. So it's really versatile. And that would get you around $2,500. Since you let us know what you were going to be asking, I did thought about it. Is the Wharfdale Linton? It's $1,200. That is freaking. First of all, it's gorgeous looking.
I want those speakers.
It's a 3-way. You don't see too many 3-ways for $1,200.
Really, 3-way. What's the mid-range size?
I think 3 inches or 4 inches.
The regular cone thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a phenomenal.
It's $1,500, right?
And a cap. Yeah. No, 12.
12.
Oh, 15 with the stands, and the stands are really nice.
That's amazing, isn't it? How can they do that?
Chinese.
China. Oh, they're made in China. Chinese. Yeah.
There's this Dyne Audio Evoke 10. It's really tiny, but it's like this new sound from Dyne Audio. It's got life. It's very alive. It's beautiful. It's very transparent.
How much is that?
It's tiny. It's $1,500.
Wow. What's that, like a 5-inch woofer or something?
I think so, yeah. But it's reasonably full for a very small speaker. Really pretty, gloss finishes, and actually the walnut I think is even better looking.
Those are brand new?
Those are pretty new. It's a new model.
Interesting.
I just reviewed the Martin Logan Motion 35 XTI.
It's amazing you can remember
all those letters and numbers. Yeah.
I for amazing. Improved, because the 35 has been out for a while.
Some people can buy the 35 cheaper.
They're pretty much the same, so yeah.
Well, what's the improvement?
The improvement is new finishes, basically. So they got a, I don't know, it's a red walnut, matte white for those Euro folk.
Red walnut?
Yeah.
Well, kinky.
Stained red.
And piano black.
Very
glossy
nice.
Black. No, they're good. They have a AMT tweeter, 6.5-inch woofer. Sound really good. Good bass.
How big are they?
They're bookshelf size. They're like I guess 15 inches tall probably. Motion 35 XTI.
With the regular cone driver speakers.
Cone woofer, AMT tweeter.
Wow. How much is that?
They're $1,400 a pair.
Thank you. Well, I'll throw in the fine F301s that I'm reviewing. They're rated at 88 dB, but I think they're lying. I think they take more power than that. But they have a huge sound stage. They look cool. Good dynamics with the right amp.
I got one.
Yes.
The ELAC Navis something. It's a bookshelf powered speaker. I'm not usually into powered speakers. But this one is kind of different, because it's designed by Andrew Jones. But it's also not, it doesn't use DSP, it's not digital, it's just an amplifier that has, a speaker that has amplifiers built into it. It's about $2,500. Doesn't have a DAC, it's just a powered speaker.
DACs and speakers, that just seems wrong.
It does, it's against God's law.
It is God's law.
Told Bob Stewart.
Back afterwards, God's law.
What does he know?
the entry-level turntables still your basic old Riga Project music halls, or is there something else?
Fluence. RT84, $449 with
Wow.
water fun, something.
That's better than a entry-level Project, you think?
Yeah.
Who makes
There's
Fluence?
bass, some Chinese company.
Some
But
Chinese
the bass is so, I mean, the bass of the plinth is so solid feeling. I mean, this thing weighs. It's not like a lightweight like a Riga would be at that price. It has some heft to it. Probably weighs about 15 pounds.
Really?
It's belt drive. It's got a nice arm.
Is that on your page, on your channel? Did you
I think
do
so.
that?
Yeah, I've got, But you can get a Riga RP1 for $449. And I'm sure there's a music hall.
Yeah. Lots of music halls. 5.3.
What was in your very first hi-fi system? Do you remember like some of your earliest gear you ever had that you could call audiophile gear, no matter how cheap it was? Like I had a Lafayette amp and a Bang & Olufsen turntable.
Well, so in college, my first roommate had a dual turntable. I had a boombox, so we hooked it up to with a phono preamp in the boombox.
Wow.
And we hooked up to his homemade speakers. They were actually okay, the 8-inch. They weren't so bad.
Wow.
But it rapidly upgraded after that.
Boombox with a built-in phono stick.
Yeah, back in the day.
So mine was, there was a department store Corvettes, EJ Corvettes. And I had a branded EJ Corvette system that was, their house brand was called XAM. And it had this little 15-watt integrated amp.
It wasn't ZAM. You didn't go, I got a ZAM amplifier.
I call it XAM.
Got it as amps.
NAD, it's just the letters. And I had these XAM speakers, but the speakers were British, as it turns out. They were a company called Goodman's.
Oh yeah.
And those are pretty amazing.
Goodman's been around for a long time, right?
Yeah, it's an old British
Yeah,
company.
it's an old British company.
That was it, and a garage turntable, some equivalent. This is 1965
You were
or
into
so.
Brit-Fi.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely, big time. And the thing is, I had those speakers for a really long time, and they died when I was playing, of all things, a Richie Havens record, really loud.
Richie
And-
Havens.
Yeah, amazing.
You don't think Ham was blowing up speakers?
Right, and the voice coils got so hot that the damping inside the speakers started to smolder. Wow! So there was smoke coming out of the speaker. I talked about I had this Empire turntable, this very, for the time, very high-end turntable.
Oh yeah.
Really expensive for me.
Yeah.
But the dealer didn't set it up. It was a suspended turntable, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. And it was super sensitive to footfalls, and I lived in a crappy apartment with bouncy floors, so I said, I gotta bring this back, it's not working. And I took it back, and I got a Miracord, ELAC Miracord 50H.
Wow.
Kind of a famous table for the time, right?
Is that British?
I got
as
one of
well?
those.
German.
German.
Yeah, with big chunk from this store that sold refrigerators, but also Marantz.
German turntable.
Yeah, they sold refrigerators and stoves, but also high-end turntables. So he sold the Macintosh, Marantz. I mean, expensive stuff.
Wow. I had this horrible Lafayette amp that I bought at a Lafayette store. It was right next to a store that had, it's a lingerie store, but it was kind of like a porno lingerie store. My mother would take me to the Lafayette store. She'd be very nervous about the store next to it because it had like lights and mannequins and like see-through things. And
Was this in Oklahoma?
from Charlotte. It was 2 blocks from the Krispy Kreme,
Oh, well.
a real
Say no
Krispy
more.
Kreme. You know,
They had Krispy Kremes back then.
definitely.
I thought it was a
Kind of
good
in the
thing.
South forever.
Oh.
Little old ladies who'd make the peanut-covered chocolate donuts at 4 a.m. We'd go there after gigs.
Did they have hairnets?